All right, we got some Saturday night football here with the Utah Utes taking on Arizona State, and I'm going to take Arizona State plus the points here. College football has been running pretty well for us overall, so let's see if we can continue that today. On the season, we're up, so we got to be happy about that. I think it's going to be a tight affair. Some good matchups here with Utah's ground game versus Arizona State's run defense. And Utah picking the ball off 5 times last week against a good Cal quarterback. Can they do the same against an up-tempo Arizona State team that likes to pass the ball? I don't think they're going to be as successful. I don't think they're going to be able to disguise their defenses as well as they did against Cal. So it's going to be an interesting matchup. But at the end, I think Arizona State stays within this number, and I think it's going to come down to the wire. Let's talk about these teams. You got Arizona State coming in on the year offensively. They're averaging 30 points a game, 430 yards per game, and a third down conversion rate of 41.86%. They like to put the ball up a little bit more than they run, and they got that up-tempo style offense. Now, mind you, Utah did a great job against Oregon's up-tempo style offense, but I think Oregon's a little bit overrated this year, and also I think what won that game for Utah is Oregon just couldn't stop them. I mean, they moved the ball up and down the field at will. Defensively, Arizona State, pretty good at stopping the run, not so great at stopping the pass. They come in allowing 27.2 points per game, 393.4 yards per game, and a third down, 42.35% conversion rate. They're one of the better teams in the country in stopping the run. They allow just over 100 yards per game on the ground, and that's Utah's strength, as they do like to run the ball, and I'll talk about that in just a second. Their pass defense is so-so. Travis Wilson, I think he's going to have to put it in the air, quarterback for Utah, in order for Utah to have the most success tonight. So it's going to be an interesting matchup there in the trenches. Defensively, let's talk about Utah. Utah offensively. Let's talk about it, on offense first. They're really moving the ball. They've been playing really great. They come in, they're averaging 37 points per game, 401.8 yards per game, third down conversion rate of 42.11%, and they do it on the ground. They average over 200 yards of rushing offense per game this season, and they put the ball on the ground over 60% of the time, which also ranks as one of the teams, one of the most in NCAA football. So that's going to be the guts of it, is can Arizona State stop them on the ground? I think Utah State's going to try to push that ground game because they want to get their defense off the field to get some rest against that up-tempo Arizona State offense. Interesting matchup. Defensively, Utah, they've been playing great. They're allowing 19.8 points per game, 392 yards per game, third down conversion rate of 42.25%. And they do it on the ground and through the air. I mean, as far as the stopping on defense, they do it defensively, stopping the run, defensively stopping the pass. They had a great game last week with 5 picks. And but they're a run-stopping defense. They're one of the better ones in the country at doing that. Arizona State, I'm sure they'll recognize that. I think they're going to put the ball up quite a bit. So interesting matchups all around. But at the end, Arizona State's beaten Utah the last 4 years. I don't know if they beat them tonight, but I do think they keep it close. Should be a real fun one to watch, and I can't wait. It's going to be a really good game. So I'm going to back Arizona State here plus the points. And I wish you guys luck on all your college football picks today.